But then when I have to call a parent because their kid's dead from fentanyl, or when I have to call a cop's family, and I call every single line of duty death that we have in this country. I call everyone's chief and I call their families. And I'm glad that the numbers are going down in terms of how many have been killed this year versus last year.
How much have the numbers gone down?
By over 15% so far. But I want to be at zero.
Right.
That's where my focus needs to be.
15% in 100 days.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
Give or take a couple of points.
Yeah.
And that's where that's where the FBI's focus needs to be. These guys are on the line. We're doing all these raids across the country in Homeland Security Task Force. We just hit a 10,000 mark. We just arrested over 10,000 people in the 100 and change days that we've been doing this with DHS. Huge, right? On illegals and whatnot. We also just this is great. This piece of information has actually made me happy. We are on track to have the lowest homicide rate ever. Murder rate ever.
In the country.
Yeah.
Really?
We're already, and look, we got 6 more months to go, so we're not done yet for the year, but we're already down 20% from last year, and we broke it this week that right now the murder rate, if we, the FBI and our government partners, achieve the mission, will give the American people the lowest murder rate in decades.
That's incredible.
And that's what I'm focused on.
What steps have been made to do that? How did that become real?
So I think, and I've worked with cops and law enforcement a lot in the past, and you have too. They're awesome. All they wanted to do was do the work. Once President Trump got elected, before he even got the nomination, right? And excuse me, when I was traveling the country with him before that, they were like, "We take the handcuffs off of us. Let us go do our jobs." And that's where I came up with good cops be cops. I said, if I'm going to get this job, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you, the agents, the police officers, the sheriffs, go out there and do the work you so badly want to do. And I'm going to give you the resources you need to do it. And I'm going to take away the politicization and weaponization saying, oh, we can't target this group or this thing or this area. And that's it.